This story isn't scary. Well, not to me. It's more strange or weird. While working my way through college, I flipped burgers at a well-known fast food place. Since I was in management, the pay was decent, and I met people from every walk of life. One of those individuals was my college friend Cato. He was incredibly intelligent, like a scientific-minded next-level intellect. I'm no brainiac, but I can hold my own. However, Cato's was on another level. He wasn't big, maybe 5 feet 6 inches and 120 pounds. A small-framed Asian guy with no visible muscles. Still, a few times I saw him lift things that should have been too heavy for him, yet he barely broke a sweat doing it. I chalked it up to him being unusually strong. Cato needed a job for about a month or so, because Davis, his roommate, had stolen his bank card and emptied his account. From the way Cato spoke, I had the feeling his parents were well off. He once mentioned getting thousands of dollars from them every month. Lucky guy. Some of us had to work our way through school. I saw his predicament and brought him down to the restaurant where I work and got him hired. Cato was a hard worker. Whatever needed doing, he did it without complaint. A week later, while stacking French fry cases in the freezer, several of the boxes fell and injured Cato's shoulder. He couldn't work anymore. The restaurant settled with him under the table, which I thought was odd. He could have gotten workers' comp, but Cato didn't make a fuss. He stayed silent. No report to his insurance company, and not even a word about his roommate stealing his money to the authorities. I figured he was just an unusually forgiving, quiet guy. About 2 months later, I saw Cato walk into the restaurant. I was genuinely glad to see him. He told me he'd gone back to Japan for his sister's wedding. When I asked if he'd gotten his money back from his roommate, he answered, "Paid in full." He had this sly grin on his face. I corrected him. "You mean paid in full?" And we both laughed. That's when it got weird. While Cato was laughing, his expression changed right in front of me. His eyes shifted, the pupils narrowed and slanted, and his teeth looked sharp, like a predator's. I could almost swear they looked like a shark's teeth and those eyes like a cat. I told myself I must be seeing things, but my curiosity pushed me closer, and I stared into his eyes, trying to study them. "I didn't know you had eyes like a cat," I said, stepping closer to him to get a better look. My staring and questioning made him suddenly tense. The laughter died. He didn't say a word, made a lame excuse, then walked out of the restaurant like nothing happened. 3 days later, I saw his ex-roommate Davis come in. I must have been staring because he snapped, "Earth to Ryan." I apologized. I didn't mean to stare. Davis had one arm. He said something about a construction accident and clearly didn't want to talk about it. His mom was waiting for him in the car, and they left right after he got his food. A few days later, I was in the library doing some research on a paper and asked the librarian, "Where was Davis?" She replied he quit and transferred to another school back east. I'm no genius, but I can put 2 and 2 together. The timing, Cato's sudden animal-like shift in appearance, and Davis showing up with a missing arm. My mind was running in overdrive. I came away with a single chilling possibility. Something about Cato wasn't human. Those weren't cat eyes as I initially thought to myself. They were reptilian, the kind of eyes you'd expect on a predator, not a human. Maybe I'm reading too much into this. I could be dead wrong. But I honestly believe Davis didn't lose his arm in a construction accident. He worked in our school's library. Cato, or whatever he really was, took that arm. He literally changed in front of me. Whether he's a shapeshifter, Some kind of reptilian entity, or something else entirely. I don't know. All I do know is, I saw those eyes and those teeth. Once you see something like that, it doesn't leave you. Real talk. The more I think about it now, the more I believe Cato ate Davis's arm as payment for the stolen money. But hey, what do I know? I was just some random college kid. I could be 100% wrong. However, why did Cato say, paid in full with a smirk on his face? I know some of you are thinking that I was high or drunk. I wasn't. I don't drink or do drugs. Never have. But another big mystery I should have the answer to but don't is, why the hell did I not panic? Go yelling like a lunatic, like that lady on that viral clip on the plane. I wasn't scared or anything. I was so fascinated by those damn eyes.
Thanks for watching, but the nightmares don't stop here. Tap the next story if you dare, and don't forget to subscribe to Nightroot, where true horror runs deep.